we're going to get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press record, but so I'm going to cut the deck. We're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, bottom of the deck, we have self-love. So, this is speaking of, like, the temperance energy. It speaks of healing. It speaks of, you know, somebody being very patient with themselves. And again, I'm hearing pouring into self and others. So first card out, we have travel. This speaks of, you know, somebody being spontaneous with a movement, or somebody deciding to suddenly take some type of action to move forward, take a risk. You got twin flame and it came out kind of sideways. So it's giving me I don't know just yet with that twin flame energy. We're gonna see if somebody actually has the structure to mirror another person's energy. What is this? Okay, you got single, sexy, successful in the reverse. This is the Queen of Wands. So somebody is not able to take action right now. They may not be able to. I'm hearing perform some type of movement, but it's due to the reasoning, if it makes sense. Like somebody more so wanted to take matters into their own hands. And you got rising star energy. So again, you know, this is somebody stepping into position. They're gaining, you know, momentum, enlightenment when it comes to their spiritual energy, their intellectual mindset, you know. And again, like all together financially. Like somebody is more so balancing their energy out. It's giving like an empress energy, but it's again with the temperance, like something being divinely led. You know what I mean? Somebody taking the time to heal. Somebody taking the time to manifest. And you got a gift. So with this gift, this is going to speak of, you know, I'm hearing one of the clairs when it comes to the spiritual aspect of this rising star energy. It's something about a person having like a heavy influence, you know, being like a natural leader. And again, with this occupation, you know, this is somebody's job or somebody's title. You know what I mean? This speaks of somebody being able to do something alone, like and hold their own, you know, in the dynamics of a situation. Somebody being very wise. I'm getting about a subject, certain subjects or something like that. Hey, but this gift also enables somebody to be able to move forward. There's some type of integration that took place. And with this awakening, somebody was suddenly made fair. Suddenly made fair. Suddenly made aware, Pisces. It's getting me of your status or something like that. And again, that's justice for the situation. That's more so the scales being balanced out. That's the results of the work that you have actually done. What did I just say to you? That's the results of the work that you've actually done. Justice, again, double justice, work, labor, and efforts. You have showed up every step of the way, and you shall be rewarded. You shall be able to, you know, again, it's really giving me like the 9 of Pentacles, like enjoying the fruits of your labor. So give me more on this travel energy. You have manifestation. So somebody is manifesting some type of balance when it comes to their life. You may be doing things in moderation. And you have pathway. So this is more so lighting your pathway or giving a glow to your pathway. And again, remember I said that your pathway is of influence. You're some type of role model, some type of leader. Like this is something that was destined for you. You have a love offer. So this love offer is going to speak of some type of commitment or some type of partnership. Again, something that is balanced, something that is just, that is due for you. Something that'll make you really happy. Again, like completely satisfied, fulfilled. It's some type of marriage when it comes to commitment or partnership. Definitely some type of marriage or something like that. But again, it speaks of it's like a internal thing. Like being guided divinely, like a connection in the inside. And again, with this mature man, this emperor energy, like this speaks of some type of structure. It may also, you know, again, with this mirroring energy, a masculine or a feminine energy that is more, I'm hearing traditional for you, right? But then I'm also hearing like some type of spiritual leader or something like that. So again, this person embodies some type of light or some type of gifts as well. Again, they're able to mirror your energy when it comes to this twin flame level stuff. But it's something about you questioning. It's really given, like, again, that's why that self-love. See, even with this healer, like learning how to dissolve that energy, because it's like you don't trust yourself. Sometimes I don't want to say that, because it's like you trust yourself, Pisces, right? But when it comes to matters of the heart, due to past decisions or different things that was done and was able to be gotten past you that you were unaware of, you second guess yourself a lot now. You kind of second guess people. It's like you, I don't want to say look for the wrong, but it's almost like if I speak to you in a sense where I say that you feel like everybody that you trusted has let you down. And for some of y'all, this is even to the parents, you know. So it's like that wound, that trauma, like you're healing it. That is a day-to-day thing. But in the back of your mind, you still have a certain guard that's set, you know, where, again, you might easily be triggered about different things. And you learning to deal with that so you can allow a connection. Again, with the tradition though. And that's what I'm saying with this opposition energy. And because this op just came out of nowhere. So it even gives me the feel like you were, because see, with this opposition is an 8 as well. So this speaks of strength, influence, like, and it's a opposing energy. You know what I mean? When it comes to this masculine, when it comes to this tradition, when it comes to you, you know, it was something that you more so had to battle with that healing, and especially with this moving on now in the bottom of this deck. It's really giving me generational curse energy. Is this a person? Commitment. Okay, so yeah, it's like a contract. A binding agreement is what I'm hearing. A commitment, yeah. So again, this still would have something to do with a marriage and stuff like that. It has a lot to do with your pathway. And you being an empress, like, or somebody being an empress, somebody being very abundant, somebody being very prosperous, very nurturing, evolution, something about bringing shit back from the dead. I see you talking to plants, like dead plants, like revive. Okay. Okay. So what is this twin flame energy? You got a lot. You got a house and enamor. So, with this house energy, right? When it comes to this twin flame, somebody did some type of soul searching and ended up manifesting this high priestess energy is what I'm getting. Some type of stability when it comes to being a high priest. Somebody discovered something. I'm hearing native, something that was native to them or something that belonged to them. It's something like that when it comes to this high priest energy. Priestess, priestess, either way it goes. And you got enamor when it comes with the pathway. You became engaged with your pathway, in awe with your pathway. You admired, you know, your pathway. And again, this is going to speak of, like, on an internal level. It's really giving me, you know how you talk to people and they'll be like, oh, you know, like, how do you find your purpose, or how do you know what your purpose is, and different stuff like that. It's like you finally found your purpose or something like that. It's something with this pathway, this strength in this pathway, but it came from internal, if that makes sense to you. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you can tell people, like I tell people all the time, like, once you have done all that you can do, like, sometimes you got to give it to God. Most times, shit, all the time. You do what you can, and when you can't do no more, baby, you put them hands up. You surrender. That is what you do. You know what I mean? And it's very easy for me. I've grown for it to be easy for me, but I do still acknowledge the fact of how hard that can be for some people. Because to let go of a situation can almost make you feel like you lose control of that situation. But then I feel the need to tap you on the shoulder with the fact of, if you need to let it go, did you really have control of it to begin with? It had to already be out of control in order for you to get to the point where you felt like you needed to release it. So it's kind of like a calming that inner battle, you know what I mean, with yourself type thing. But again, you got health concern, and it came out a little funny sideways. I started to pick it up in the reverse, but I didn't. So we got it in the upright, right? So with this love offer, you know, this health concern, you had an emperor or something like that who actually had some type of health concern when it came to justice, when it came to the law of cause and effect, when it came to some type of commitment or some type of binding agreement, again, that they had. Somebody was in need. You know, they were in lack. What is this health concern about? Damn, you got an Ice King and he fell on the floor. So somebody, things might really be falling apart for somebody right now. This may have been somebody who, an emperor who you had some type of partnership with or something like that. Some type of love for. It speaks of like you being happy. Someone who you once saw as your fulfillment when it came to some type of partnership or something like that. But again, it still speaks of like hermit energy. So it's like going internal. You know what I mean? Again, it was your 9 of Cups, so like you felt satisfied, but you had to do some type of soul searching. Give me more on this. Okay. You got unbothered. Look, I was delayed with that. See, this Ice King energy was completely like unbothered with isolating when it came to some type of lover's dynamic. So it's giving me that you often may have felt alone, abandoned, or something like that when it came to this person. Somebody didn't make a commitment that they were supposed to make. It's something with tradition, though, too, with this person being set in some type of cycle of finding strength and being a opposing energy. It kind of made them feel like They had some type of power. And he got Earth Angel, okay?